Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, as y'all can read from the title below, today I want to tell you guys about the time I got conned in town and they stole literally everything I had. Everything, yani kila kitu. Hawakuacha hata. Ay, hey. This was like, I think 2 years ago if I'm not wrong. 2 or 3 years ago. No, actually 3, maybe 4 years ago. I'm not sure. Yeah, but ilikuwa kitambo. So, I was staying with my best friend in Juja. And at the time, they had closed school. So, she had to go home. And she stays in Coast. Like the family stays in Coast. So, she was going over there. So now, since I was staying with her, okay, back then, let me just tell you guys, back then, life was tough. Life was really tough. As in, hata nikikumbuka what I went through back then and where I am right now, I am so grateful. I am so grateful for the far I've come. So yeah, glory be to God. Glory be to God, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so I had to look for somewhere else to stay since my bestie was going back home. Yeah. So I talked to a friend of mine and she was like, oh, my bestie stays alone, blah, blah, blah. So you can go stay kwake. And I was like, well, okay, I'm desperate. I can't really be choosy. So fine. So yeah, this day comes, I pack my stuff. Mimi huyo, town. So I get to town. I was nilikuwa archives, yeah, but then the other side of Mr. Price where it's like a glass window then in a face archives, yeah, I was standing there waiting for this guy to come pick me up. Remember, I don't know where I'm going. Not that I'm new in Nairobi, but like sikuwa nimezoea moving around, sikuwa najua stage za mat and all that. So niko tu na fare yangu. I have my clothes packed and my ID, of course, my phone. Yeah. So mimi nimesimama hapo. I am waiting for this guy to come pick me up. Then two ladies come. Young ladies actually. Hata walikuwa wanakaa like my age. Yeah. Tulikuwa tunakaa age mates. So they come, then they stand on my right side. And then an older lady comes and she stands on my left side, but hawako wamekuja pamoja, like it didn't look like they're working together or anything, you know. So I keep long nails. I keep long nails. These are not my natural nails though, but yeah, I keep long nails. And at the time I had long nails, so one of the girls was like, oh, you have pretty nails, are those your nails? Zinakaa vizuri, na 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 na. And I'm just there like, well, yeah, thank you. Just smile and kept quiet. Kasonga na maisha. Then kidogo, this lady on my left taps me and she's like, hi, I'm looking for a place called sijui what. I've forgotten the name, but she was looking for a place. She told me she's new in Nairobi, so anatafuta directions or something of the sort. And I was like, well, I don't really know town that much, so I can't help. Maybe you ask these two girls. Mistake number 1. Wow, hey. Anyway, so she asked these two girls. Remember niko katikati yao, right? So this lady asks these two girls directions to that place. Then these two girls, ukumbuke sasa juu mimi sijui town. Juu mimi sijui town, I don't even know if the place she's asking about is legit or not. Mi niko tu. Well, be careful. So she asked the two girls, and the two girls are like, ni hapa tu karibu, we can escort you to that place. Then one of the girls turns to me and she's like, see, we just escort this lady to wherever she's going since ni hapa tu, and now umengoja sana, maybe the person who's coming for you hafiki saizi. And I'm like, actually tumeongea and he is coming right now, like ako kwa njia anakuja saizi. I don't want him to get here then asinipate, you know. So they kept on insisting ati imagine hapa tu, simbali, I promise tunarudi tu saizi. Then I'm like, no, I have luggage, I don't want to walk around with luggage, I'm tired, blah blah blah. And they kept insisting and they were like, okay, since uko na mzigo, we'll carry your stuff alafu utatubebea bag zetu. Wakasema nitawabebea bag zao. Remember, okay, it looked legit. Walikuwa wanakani kama, of course hawataniibia, because they had my luggage, yes, but I was carrying my phone and a small purse which had cash and my ID. Then they gave me their bags, na bags zao zilikuwa na everything of theirs, their phone, their cash, and what they had carried inside, everything. So I was like, if they were to steal my stuff, I have their stuff, so it's even, sindio? Hey, so I'm like, okay, it's fine. Plus sipendi story mob. Anyway, so we started walking. Then we crossed to the other side of the road from Mr. Price. Achana na hii side ya kwenda, I don't even know how to explain. Anyway, we crossed to the other side, then we started walking. Then this lady started talking to me. Remember, I don't know this chick. I don't know any of them. There are 3. I don't know any of them. So this lady turns to me and she's like, hi. There's just something I'm feeling. This is her talking, remember, this is her talking. She's like, I feel like you're stressed, you're disturbed. Do you come from a broken family? And I'm like, why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? So mimi nimemnyamazia. Then she looks at me again and she's like, do you know the reason to why your mom and dad left each other? And I'm like, well, no, that was a long time ago. I can't remember shit. I don't even know anything. I don't know what happened. I don't know if what I was told was real or not. So yeah, can we just not talk about this? Hey, so she asked me, would you like to know the reason to why they broke up or whatever? And I was like, well, I don't mind, but certainly big deal. I don't really need to know, but I don't mind knowing. Yeah. So she started talking to these other 2 girls, Pia. Then she was asking them what they're doing in town. And the chicks were like, they had a business going on. I think it was some tailoring shit. Yeah, because someone stole their machine, what do you call these things? These machines za kushona. Someone stole it, so they had to look for cash to buy another one, right? Hey, so this woman asks them if they want to know who stole their machine, and they're like, yeah, we want to know. Hey, so they were in town to look for another one, a cheaper one, because walipata pesa less. Hey, so this lady tells one of the chicks to walk in front of us. Then she told us aseme what prayer. Remember, tuko town. We are in town. Watu wamejaa town. Me was feeling like kila mtu anatuangalia. Alafu this thing looked so legit, because when we were walking, one of the chicks, the 2 chicks, recognized this lady and she was like, oh, I've seen on TV before, sijui unakwanga channel gani, some gospel channel, I don't know. And then she's like, yeah, that's me, blah blah. And when we were walking, there's a lady who stopped this chick. Yani ni kama walikuwa wamejiposition tu mahali, unless this chick enyewe anafanya kazi kwa some station, I don't know, I'm not sure. But some lady stopped her on our way, and she was like, oh, I know you, unafanya kazi kwa hii station, blah 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 blah. So ilikuwa inaka legit, you know, kwa na feel nikana natemea na ka prophetess hivi. Yeah. Anyway, so this this lady si aliambia one of the chicks atembe mbele, sijui aseme what prayer how many times, and that's what she was doing. So she's told asiangalie nyuma, just say the prayer mpaka umalize. If it's 10 times, kama amekwambia 10 times, you say it 10 times in your head too mpaka umalize. Ukimaliza ndio you turn back, then you come tell us what you've seen ama ni nini umeambiwa na Mungu. Gosh. Anyway, so she did that. Then si tunatembea, then she stopped, akarudi nyuma, and she was crying. Alikuwa analia machozi, as in hata hazikai ni kama ni fake tears. She was literally crying, ile seriously, mpaka tunabembeleza. I was even hugging her. Niko na homa. Anyway, so she comes and she's like, oh, I can't believe this, nini. Then she tells her friend, ati imagine ni so and so. She mentioned her brother's name, and she's like, I can't believe he can do this to us, blah blah blah. She was crying like ile seriously. Unaona ile kulia yenye unalia mpaka you can't talk, you're stammering. Alikuwa analia hivyo. These people know how to act. Hey. Anyway, so yeah, I was told to do the same thing. Ukumbuke nimebeba nini? Pasi yangu iko na pesa na nimeweka simu hapo ndani, right? So simi nikawapatia bags, waliniambia niwapatie bags ndio nisikwe na wait on me. Nikawapatia bags zao, but I held on to my purse with my phone and my cash and all that. So mimi natembea, I don't remember what prayer I was told to say in my head. So mimi natembea, I just started walking. Then one of them was like, nipe pasi yako nikuweke kwa bag, mtu asi snatch from you, because you might unaweza lose focus while you're doing that. So nipe nikuweke kwa bag yako. Si nikampatia, and I saw her putting it in my bag, and I'm like, okay, we are safe. I'm safe. My stuff are safe. Anyway, now that was mistake number 2. So simi nikampatia. So at this point, kitu niko nayo ni nguo zenye nimevaa and the shoes alone. Sina anything. I don't think my pants had pockets, so sikuwa hata na coins anywhere. Like sikuwa na anything, just the clothes. Vitu nimevaa peke yake. So I started walking. Ukumbuke, when we crossed the road, tulianza kutembea, but cause Gift doesn't know town vizuri, I didn't know where we are going. Hata sijui street yenye tuko, I'm just there. So we were walking, kumbe hiyo kutembea tunatembea ni kama kuzunguka. Tulikuwa tunazunguka tu. Then I came back to hiyo street yenye ina nini, yenye iko katikati ya Archives and Ambassador. Commercial Akoka Street. So me have walked mpaka nimefika hapo, ndio hiyo prayer ikaisha, and I'm like, okay, so let me turn back. Nikatan nyuma, I'm seeing no one, and I was like, okay, cause I walk, nikiwa peke yangu, I walk fast. I walk really fast. So I was like, maybe nimetembea haraka, nimewacha nyuma. Let me just wait for them where we were standing, the 2 girls sasa. Because I was figuring maybe they've dropped this lady wherever she was. Alafu sasa, out they're coming alone. Here. Sinilingoja. I went back to where we had stood, apo Mr. Price, and I was just hoping and praying that sijaibiwa, because this was my first time ever experiencing such. So I'm standing there hoping and praying that these girls will come back. But did they come back? Did they?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Kumbuke sina simu. I have nothing. I have no number in my head. This guy's number hata sina kwa akili yangu. The only contact I had in my head ilikuwa sasa ya beshte yangu, the chick I talked to, mwenye sasa alinirefer kwa her best friend who I was going to stay with. Yeah. So nikasema, you know what, let me just accept nimeibiwa. Wacha tutafute way forward. So yeah, nikaenda kwa hao wase wa Shoeshine, wanaitwa hivyo. Hapo to Archives. au wenye wanakuanga tu hapo katikati ya archives na Mr. Price hapo. So I went there and talked to one lady and I was like, unaweza nisaidia na simu yako, I want to make a call really fast. And she was like, oh, simu yangu sijui haina charge or something like that. And sasa hapo ndo stress ikaanza. I'm like, what? So I'll be asking for help and people will just be giving me excuses, not knowing that anyway I need the help. And I am an emotional person. Guess what? I started crying in front of people in town, of all places, town. Nilianza kulia. Cause siko najua what to do next. I was so stressed. Siko najua naenda wapi, sina fare hata kuenda huko, hata nikiambiwa ni wapi bado sina fare kufika huko. You know, I was so stressed. So I started crying. Then this lady noticed and she called a friend of hers. Kamwambia, oh, saidia msichana na simu yako, blah blah. So this other chick akanipatia simu yake. I made the call kwa sasa my friend. And I was crying. I was just like, where are you? Please just come for me. Mimi niko hapa archives, just come for me. Please. Wow. Then she's like, guy, hata nimetoka shule saa hizi. Let me call this guy. Akukujie. Just wherever you are, just stand there. Anakukujia hapo. Then I was like, oh, okay, fine. So nikakata simu, nikampatia simu, and they were asking me where I'm going, what has happened, kama nimeibiwa. The more questions they're asking, the more I'm crying. I kept on crying and crying. Sikuwa naamini aki. Wow. Hey. Anyway, so they were asking me questions, I can't answer them because I'm just crying. I can't utter words. I was crying. Then some Muslim lady came, she hugged me. She came from nowhere. She just noticed I'm crying. Then she came and she's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? What happened? What's your name? She asked me so many questions. Some I couldn't answer her. Then she started asking if I'm stranded, if I need some money to go to wherever I'm going. Then I told her I was going somewhere, yes, but I don't even know exactly where I'm going. Someone was picking me up, so hata nikapatiwa pesa, I wouldn't know what else to do with it, you know. So she just stood there and waited mpaka this guy came for me. She was so nice. So this guy came for me and I was still crying. He found me there crying. He found me crying. Oh my God. Then we went home and till date I still feel like kuna siku nitatembea to town and I'll meet those people. Hata maybe they'll watch this video. Human beings. Hey. Anyway, that's how I got conned. That was the very first time I experienced that. Nilibaki bila nguo, bila viatu, bila anything. I had to start from scratch buying things because that was, I think, the year after my high school. After I finished high school, the next year, though, I came back to Nairobi and I was like, you know what, let's start hustling. We're grown-ups, we can't be depending on our parents and blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's when I started hustling. I was 19. I was 19, almost turning 20. Oh my God. Yeah, even though nilibiwa, please be careful. Usiongeleshe watu town. Don't talk to people, however friendly you are. Me, I'm always afraid of not answering simple questions to strangers. Do you know, ni kama maybe they'll hit me. I don't know. Naogopa watu. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, just be careful. Nairobi is not for everyone. Hey, stay safe. Don't talk to just anyone. If you don't know them, please, ata ikikaa rude, just don't talk to people. Don't talk to people because you can never tell people's intentions. Kama hao wasichana, say, told you they looked like my age mates. Walikuwa naka age mates wangu, but that's what happened. So you can never really tell what people's intentions are. Yeah, just stay safe and avoid story mingi na watu kwa barabara. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. By the way, I turned 23 last week. Yeah, I turned 23 last week. I'm growing old. I'm growing old, but I'm just grateful. At least right now, I'll be growing old with you guys. I am so proud of myself. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, everyone sharing, all the support. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Until next time, bye bye.